Welcome back everybody to another Python tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to go over a few alternative Python programming environments that you can use if you're away from your computer and you want to test some code out, or you want to try some code out on a mobile device, or you want to test some code out quickly in a Jupyter notebook, or you want to use a Jupyter notebook environment and share that code or save that code to the cloud. For our first example, this is an environment that you could use if you just want to type out something real easy using Python. And in this case, let's just say you don't have your normal computer with everything already set up. What you could do is go to python.org. Then up here, you can type in a /shell, S-H-E-L-L. Or you can just click on this button right here that says Launch Interactive Shell. And this will go ahead and launch a shell and allow you to type in Python code. So there we have a simple math operation. Here we have printed hello world to the screen. Here we have created a list comprehension that will print out only the evens. Okay? For the next example, there is an app that you can use on iOS mobile devices called Pythonista or Pythonista, however you like to say it. So if you have an iPod, iPhone, or iPad, you can use this app, and it's actually quite powerful. There's a lot of things that you can do with this app using the Python programming language. Next up, let's say you just wanted to try out some code real quick in a Jupyter notebook. Well, one way you can do that is to go to the Try Jupyter website. And all you have to do in a search engine is type in Try Jupyter. Or, assuming the web address has not changed, you can type in jupyter.org/try for try. Then, once you pull up the Try Jupyter webpage, you can click on whatever language you would like to use. In this case, we're going to use Python. So let's click on it. Now we have a Jupyter notebook ready to use. Let's go ahead and try it out. To run it, you can go ahead and click Run, or you can hit Shift Enter or Option Enter. And you can see we get our print Hello World. Here we get the outcome of 2 + 2. Let's try something a little bit more complicated. Let's go ahead and create a Pandas data frame. So we've gone ahead and imported Pandas and NumPy. And we've created a data frame with 4 columns and some random numbers. Let's run it. And you can see we get our data frame. So you can see that this Try Jupyter option is quite powerful. Okay, so this is an option that you might use if you just want to type some code in to a Jupyter notebook and test it real quick, and you really don't care about saving it. Another option that is very similar to this is called the Google Collab, also called Collaboratory. Collaboratory is a free Jupyter notebook environment that requires no setup and runs entirely in the cloud. And these are notebooks that you can create and save them into your Google Drive. One easy way to find this page is to go to a search engine and type in Google Colab Jupyter or something similar. Okay? Now, in order to use this, I believe you have to go ahead and sign in to your Google account. Then, once you've gone ahead and signed in, it will open up an environment very similar to a Jupyter notebook. So here we have a few examples. We've gone ahead and typed out Hello World. Now to run it, you can click the play button, or you can use Shift Enter or Command Enter or Control Enter. Here we get our Hello World output. Just like in our last example, here we have a Pandas data frame. And here is the output for our data frame. In this example, we're going to go ahead and add a column to this data frame, which will be the sum of columns C and D added together to create column E. Let's run it. And here we get our output. Now, once again, similar to the Try Jupyter option, this is a very powerful Python programming environment. And if you go on YouTube, I believe there is a whole series of videos and tutorials that show you all of the cool stuff that you can do with this. Another thing that I'll mention is that I did try this and the Try Jupyter option on my mobile device. And for the examples that I tried it with, it did work. I don't know if it has all of the options that it will have on your computer, but that is a pretty cool option to have for your mobile devices. And one last thing that I touched on before, but I'll mention again, with this Google Collab Jupyter project, you can save your notebooks in your Google Drive, and there is a share option. That's all we have for this tutorial. Join us again next time.